If anybody asks me, how is everything? How is your day? How is work going? My standard answer is there is never a boring day in Pakistan, right? You'll wake up and you'll have your agenda, but then you'll also have the agenda that just the market sets for you that day.
कभी बिजली नहीं आ रही, कभी पानी नहीं आ रहा, कभी गैस नहीं है और हमने ये छोटे-छोटे होके देखा हुआ है. So our problem solving abilities are kind of next level when it comes to the small stuff.
I used to drive in Lahore and then I started driving in US. Then I was like, man, driving is so easy there. That's how I feel about entrepreneurship.
Generally in Pakistan, entrepreneurs and everyone that we work with and even the company and the teams that we work with have to solve so many problems that shouldn't just be problems.
Pakistan will throw everything at you. It's tough enough to build a startup, and then you've got basically political instability, macros, currency volatility, combined with fierce market competition. South Asia in general is a very intense. We're the original melting pot before the US.
When times are tough, people find creative solutions. And that unique concept of Jugaad, which we have, which is a very local cultural context, I think personifies us.
A lot of people kind of downplay the word, and some people forward play it. But I think it is a mindset. If you want to solve a problem, you will figure out a jugaad.
Limited resources, great results to be pulled out, and you maximize those limited resources to get to that result. I think that is jugaad.
The modern word for jugaad in our world is called growth hacking, and I kind of teach that. So I tell people what I teach is just jugaad.
You have to have a certain degree of street smartness to find these sort of creative hacks, to find the shortcuts and least path to resistance to get things done.
If you look at Pakistanis anywhere in the world, and if you travel anywhere in the world, you will find them operating in niches which screams creativity.
In the West, if you take a typical CEO, उसको नहीं पता कि उसने क्या करना है अगर 3 दिन जनरेटर बंद है या पेट्रोल की हड़ताल हो गई है या import ban हो गया है या LC किस तरह खुलवानी है इस तरह की situation में.
So the fact that Pakistanis are dealing with this on a daily basis, the fact that they do it in their personal lives and then carry it over to their professional lives means if you make it as a successful entrepreneur out of here, anywhere else in the world you scale to, barring any other markets that are in a similar place as Pakistan, you will excel.
You can throw this talent anywhere in the world, and you ever take feedback from those companies and they will be like, Pakistanis are probably the strongest talent we have because they just get shit done.
But at the same time, I think there's a lot to learn. I feel like one might think, just because I'm in Pakistan and I have to deal with so many challenges, I know enough, but I don't ever think that's the case.
So you get started by doing that, but then you aim to be comparable to the best in the world. And because there's no shortcuts to that. So Jugaad will get you to survive or maybe to do reasonably well, but that's not going to be good enough.
The satisfaction lies in the journey, and that journey has to be long-term. It cannot be short-term driven. It cannot be based on shortcuts. Yes, we can do a shortcut today. We can do growth hacks today. But if retention is not there in the long run, then there's no point of having that shortcut either.